Hello, my name is Chris Jones, and I just want to briefly go over some web development, who I am and where I'm going, and where I think perceive that web development and the field is growing. Um, so, year after year, I've changed. I was doing web development. I was doing video editing for about 2 years, but the next year I did web design. I do web design, and but while I was doing web design, I started learning web development, and I've been learning that for about 2.5 months now. And where I really started growing is learning JavaScript. I really like the language, so I learned it from Code School. So if you're at a track right now, you want to really start learning in JavaScript. I would suggest doing Code School, opening up websites to see how they work, and so they have a really good course there. Then after JavaScript, I finished that class, and then I started doing jQuery, which is really cool. But I will say some of the frameworks have kind of taken its place. So I'm just learning a little bit of jQuery, getting through a couple of the chapters, and get through it on Code School. Also, lynda.com is really helpful because I used it for Bootstrap. I know there's a Bootstrap course on Code School. I keep switching back and forth, but Bootstrap is really good. Bootstrap is like, it's the HTML of the future. It just, everything's there. It's very easy to lay out and very easy to build a website in a snap. Also, I started learning some compilers for CSS, but I'm a little bit behind on that, so I'm still trying to learn that. Compilers are less than Sass are some of the more popular ones, and they're really taking up storm because it's like, if you want to do less CSS work, compilers are where to go. Compilers are going to project to making faster websites, just like Bootstrap. So I learned some of that. Bootstrap I learned a lot more about. I was very happy. I love how that looks like on a website. I see myself as more of a front-end developer. Also, the next thing I want to learn is frameworks. If you need right now, frameworks are the thing. It's really taking out. There's a lot of framework jobs. I want to learn a little bit for React, but I'm more interested in Angular. In my mind, I just think Angular is going to take off more. I mean, Angular is supported by Google, and Angular 2 is really big. And I already go to coding coffees and different places and WordPress events, and I know that Angular is really taking off. Another one I want to learn also along that, it's more of a backend, is PHP. PHP is just so important here in Jacksonville. WordPress, PHP, and also a little bit of MySQL. I probably messed that up, I'm not sure. So that's where I see myself as far as web development, and some of the frameworks, though, is where I really want to learn. And that's about it as far as where I'm at right now.